guys, this is Ms. Hurst. Welcome back to Week 2, Organization and Items for Use. On our Zero to Hero Schoology course, Day 11, How do I link courses and accounts? Material-wise, you're going to need at least 2 Schoology accounts. You're also going to need courses that are within an enterprise account that are under the same section that you can link together. So, let's get started. Hey there, Schoology users. This is Ms. Hurst. Today we're going through how to link an account or, in this case, a class. Now, you might notice I have 2 classes that are the same up here. Well, that's because when I created this, I thought, hey, I could link these courses together. But I have just found a limitation on the basic account yet again. So, courses, if I go over to my courses, and there's this little gear icon that pops up, there's a missing button here. It would say link sections. So obviously it doesn't do that, so I have manufactured another way for us to link some sections together. And we're going to just pop over to my other account so we can see that. Here we are in another account where I have a couple sections of this Schoology 101 course. 2 sections to be exact. Now, before I do this, I want to make sure I don't lose any materials out of my course. So what I did was I hit Options, saved the course to Resources, and then I saved it to my Home Resources here when this pops up. There it is, so Home, and I didn't put it in a folder. And that was just so I didn't lose anything. So I hit Courses, go back over to My Courses, and we're back here with all my classes. Now, I thought maybe if I made myself an admin, I would be able to combine them, but nope. Apparently, linking sections is an enterprise item, or maybe you just need a school, and I don't have a school. So if we scroll down here, you will see my 2 Schoology 101 courses. When I click on Section 1 and I try to link the existing section, it's grayed out. And I have no idea in this case why it is grayed out, because the grading periods are the same. However, when I switch to Section 2, I can link it, which is why I saved my materials. Because hypothetically, when I link these 2 sections, everything in my Section 1 is going to go away. So when I hit Next here, let's talk real quick about some common errors that are going to pop up. You might have different admins on the accounts, so you can just remove that person and then put them back in. You might have students that are doubled up in sections due to something going on, and you can remove those and put them back in. Once the sections are linked, you can add whoever you want, but during the initial linking, there cannot be the same student in each class. So for us, for example, one of the things that we have is a split lunch. If I want to combine those classes together so that I don't have to worry about it, I would have to take all the kids out of one of the classes and put them in the other. It's going to reload the kids at midnight for us because that's when our sign-on system and gradebook syncs. So now I just hit Next, and it's going to ask me if I would like to download a CSV of any grades. So remember, you're going to lose everything. And in this case, see how I'm losing Section 1? That's because I clicked on Section 2 to link it. So if you're going to link your courses, you want to do it before you put any grades in the gradebook. That will guarantee that you don't lose any student information. So I'm going to pick it as a standard CSV. It doesn't really matter. Download and Next. It's going to download it. So they share. And we'll just hit Save File for this case. Okay. So once this happens, the grade setup is going to be the same, the materials and the course profile. So I'm linking the sections. And you can see right now, I have this Schoology 101 and it shows Section 2 and Section 1. When I click on it, it shows my blank Section 2 course here. So I'm going to quickly add an assignment so you can see the differences and things you have to do with it. Okay, so I set up a quick assignment here and I just called it an announcement and said do this, nothing fancy. When I click on that, you'll see that in this course, we have no users matching this selected filter because there's no one in the course. However, you'll notice there's a little drop-down menu here that says Section 2. When you link classes, in order to get from class to class, you always have to go in and pick your items. So that's just taking me between the two classes. Now, when I actually assign things to the class, if I hit edit here, there are some things I can do as well. And one of those is I can have different dates for each course. So if you see where it says availability and due dates, I can select sections to customize. So let's say I only want to put something in day 1. I can assign that here, and for everyone else, it can be unpublished and locked so that they don't see it. Now, we use eSchool as our single sign-on system. And one of the things that's going to happen here is you have to flip between classes. With most, this is Lockdown Browser, but you're going to get the same idea. You see this little section 2 up here? Well, if I want to flip between the two, I need to do that. So I can just pop between the two by this little item here. And any app or item that you're using, you're going to end up with this little drop-down menu. Unfortunately, when you set things up, like your gradebook for eSchool, Lockdown Browser, anything like that, you have to go in and do it in each course. So you're going to get familiar with hitting this little lockdown menu. When you go to the gradebook, the same idea is going to happen. So when it starts, it's going to tell you where you're at right now. There's no members in that course. And then I would have to switch to being in Section 1. When you hit sync to your gradebook, you're going to have to sync it to both items. So you'd hit sync here, you'd switch it over to Section 1, and then you'd hit sync again. So that's linking your courses together. The bonus of linking your courses together is, let's say you had 6 of the same class, you now only have to post once and you don't have to hit the copy button and copy to other courses. You can still do that if you like, but that is the perk of linking them together. Now let's link some accounts. So you might have noticed in my last video that I have 5 accounts here over on the right hand side, but we're going to make them have another account. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to go down here to settings, and we're just going to scroll down to where it says link account. Now there's also merge account, which means I can put courses together. And if you click that, it's going to just tell you to log in. It pops up with my Edpuzzle because I unfortunately clicked save and I just haven't fixed that yet. But it's going to merge the accounts, and you have to remember it's going to delete the other account. So if you're going to merge, it's going to put 2 courses together and it's going to get rid of the other one. Personally, what I do is I link them, as you can see by my multitude of accounts. So all I'm going to do is link this account. So 1 second. So I've entered my email and my password, and now I hit link account. It's going to ask me, of course, if I want to save. And you can see that my other account from right here is now showing up here as well. I can also select a primary email address. So let me grab my school account here for that primary email address for right now. And up here in the top corner, now Ms. H is there as well. If I want to unlink an account, all I'm going to do is hit the X. So if I hit the X here, it's going to take that account away, and now it's a standstill on its own. So that's actually pretty easy, a lot easier than linking those courses together with a lot less technical things that might pop up. Hope this video helps, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for this last video of week number 2. Have a good one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you share it with people so that they can learn how to use Schoology as well. Have a good one. Bye-bye.